I'm spending the summer of 2024 traveling the national parks of the East and Midwest. I'm on a mission to prove to myself that I can tow a travel trailer, be a part-time RVer, and spend some time alone in nature, collecting my thoughts and rejuvenating myself for the next school year. The National Park Service website for Indiana Dunes National Park states, Lake Michigan's might has influenced Indiana Dunes for millennia. Wind and waves have shaped the land, leaving a rich mosaic of habitats along these 15 miles of Indiana coast. Over 50 miles of trails lead through shifting sand dunes, quiet woodlands, sunny prairies, and lush wetlands. 3-dune challenge. So I get to climb 3 dunes today if everything works out okay. And the first one is right there, starts right there, the trail. So that's where I'm headed. Known for its striking plant and bird diversity, it's easy to find inspiration throughout the park's 15,000 acres. For this hill, I got to the top, and after breathing through my mouth most of the way up, my throat was very dry. Pulled out my water bottle. And the park is comprised of over 15,000 acres of dunes, oak savannas, swamps, bogs, marshes, prairies, rivers, and forests. It contains 15 miles of Lake Michigan shoreline, spanning the distance from Gary to Michigan City. Lake Michigan is part of the largest complex of freshwater lakes in the world. The national park's beaches are the park's most significant recreational resource. Immediately inland from the beaches, sand dunes rise to almost 200 feet in a series of ridges, blowouts, and valleys. Extensive wetlands fill many depressions between the dune ridges. The national park preserves an important remnant of a once vast and unique environment, resulting from the retreat of the last great continental glacier some 14,000 years ago. The park landscape represents at least 4 major successive stages in historic Lake Michigan shorelines, making it one of the most extensive geologic records of one of the world's largest freshwater bodies. Indiana Dunes was recognized as a national park beginning in 2019. The 3 Dunes Challenge is an invitation from the Indiana Dunes State Park, which is part of the national park, to climb the 3 highest dunes. Mount Jackson is 176 feet high, Mount Holden is 184 feet high, and Mount Tom, the tallest of the 3, is 192 feet high. These are true sand dunes, meaning the trail is not your typical dirt and tree roots trail. The trail is made up of sand, which is much more difficult to walk and climb in, as anyone who has been to the beach knows. Well, it seems like I might be at the top. There's no sign or anything that says I am. But I'm going down. So, you know what I can check is my map. Oh, maybe not. I'm right there. The dune picture is up here. I don't know if that's the top of the dune, but we'll keep going and see. As a non-hiker who is definitely not in shape, this would be quite an undertaking for me. While I knew I could do it, at my age and skill level, I knew I would be slower than most. It was definitely not easy, hence the name challenge. I took many breaks for water, to breathe, and to let my heart rate calm a bit before continuing on. So I was watching a video last night about goals, and if you make your goal too big, you possibly won't finish it. But you have to make lots of little goals to achieve that big goal, which I knew that already, but I think I will apply it today. So the next goal is that log right there. We can do that. Okay. There we go. The next goal will be the top. I can see a sign, so I think it's fairly level up there. The other thing I'm finding helps is stepping other people's footprints, because they make a stop, like a rock climbing kind of thing. Sort of. Some of them I slide down in, but woohoo! Do number 1 completed. Oh wow. Okay, I am ready for the third and tallest dune. This one involves steps since it's the steepest. Woohoo! 3 dune challenge completed. I am proud of myself. In the end, I completed the challenge with no physical issues. To say that I was proud of myself for sticking with it is an understatement. The views from the top of Mount Tom were amazing and definitely worth the challenge. Enjoying my lunch on the summit continued my quest to have lunch in amazing places during this trip. 192 feet. I did it. I did the whole thing up and down. Well, I did take a shortcut.